In my video essay, I talked about the history and fundamentals behind edits, but I never walked through my own personal process, so here's that. My After Effects workspace is pretty much the same as the default small screen workspace, but with a few panels on the right closed. All I ever really need is a line, effects and presets, character, and paragraph. I have quite literally hundreds of songs on my hard drive. I've helped curate a couple albums and a few DJ sets, so I end up hoarding anything from shitty screen-recorded MP3s to high-quality FLACs that I can't even open in After Effects. Eventually I'll pick one and I'll throw it in. I start chopping up clips to the beat. Some people use markers, I don't, because it's not tied to a keyboard shortcut that works for me, and I'm lazy. I usually leave a little bit of overlap. Twixtor time. Most of the clips I use need to be time remapped to get rid of all the frames where nothing moves, which is a painful process of moving the playhead, clicking the keyframe button, and moving it again for like 30 frames. If you don't do this, your slowed down footage will freeze in certain places. Usually only Twixtor a few clips because, again, I'm lazy. I pre-compose every single piece of footage and number them. This makes my life a lot easier. Twixtor doesn't usually play nice with other effects, so that's why it needs to be separated. I throw blurmo curves and warp chroma on every layer like it's the end of the fucking world and go to town on making good transitions. Sometimes I try doing expression shakes, but I'm really bad at them, so I just end up using S-shake instead. Some pieces of footage I'll go into the pre-comps and add text or lyrics. Once I like how all my transitions look, I'll pre-compose the entire thing and duplicate it so I can stitch on another loop. On top of those, I'll add a fuck ton of adjustment layers with anything from blurs, to brightness flashes, to flickering, to some other bullshit I only vaguely know the full functionality of. I will never fully understand this software. All my color grading is S-Film Effect. I just pick a preset and go from there. I don't know what any of these sliders do, but that's fine. Cool and nice, there she goes in the media coder, and it's done. I think half the mastery when it comes to edits is just the workflow. Once you've been editing with the same software for long enough, you fall into a routine and develop a rhythm to the way that you work, so that's really the best advice I can give to anybody when it comes to editing. Just keep trying new things, reorganize the way that you do transitions or effects or whatever, and see what you like best. And try not to rip your hair out when it fails to render and you can't figure out why. That's all. Cheers.